to High Now Daily. We're all looking for ways to improve our water, whether that's inside the house, outside the house, and we've got the solution. We've got Keith Morrow, owner of HDC Products. We've got Kendall Verco, the Director of Operations, and Raf Kanya here as well. He is the Technology Officer over at HDC Products. You guys, thank you so much for coming and also bringing all the equipment today. I'm going to start with you, Keith. Let's talk about HDC Products. What is that? How did you start this business?
Well, thank you for having us, first of all, Rachel. We appreciate being here. I started the business just because I saw the need for the water to be cleaned up and the fact we're running out of water globally. So between the two products, we've addressed that. And, you know, we're offering that. So I developed this right here in Hawaii. We're pretty proud of that. We have 4 patents on it, and it's, you know, it has NSF certifications, and it's been tested to the nth degree. We're in half the buildings in Hawaii already.
Wow.
We're on hundreds of homes, and we're just trying to get the word out there and improve on a great thing that we already have.
Nice. Okay, you're talking about getting the word out there. At some point, Raf, you got into the mix because the word got to you, and you were like, I'm going to put this inside my pool, inside my home. Tell me about your experience and how you found HDC Products.
That's right. So the word was passed on to me from Kendall. He's a longtime friend of mine here in Hawaii, and he basically told me about the technology and, you know, how it could change the water in my house. So I first installed it on my pool, and then later on home, and pretty quickly saw, you know, changes, you know, less odor, clean water, and my son has eczema and skin conditions, which cleared up, you know, and he's been doing great. He's not itching as much. He's really enjoying it.
Nice, and that is why you believed in the product so much that you're like, I gotta be a part of this company. I gotta get all in.
That's
and
right.
so that's why you're here, right?
Yep.
Okay, let's talk about the product. You brought some stuff today. Tell me a little bit about the pool system, and then there's also the home system. So Kendall, show everybody what's going on here.
Just starting on the home system here, we know that a lot of people have become more aware recently of contaminants present in the municipal water supplies. You know, even in a state where we have such a clean aquifer like Hawaii here, by the time the water gets to your home, it's traveled through a lot of aging infrastructure and plumbing. And so even though it is, you know, obviously still safe to drink, right, there are some contaminants in there that can damage your appliances and can damage your health as well. Over time, if you continue to consume these contaminants, you know, you can see some side effects that you don't necessarily want. This helps mitigate that. So what we've got here is this is our system, right? So these are the chambers that actually do the conditioning of the water. And then we'll provide, just as a courtesy, the filters that we found that work just fine out here. This is a standard 20-inch system. It's the same as one that Raf has on his home. We also have options to add, you know, any other kind of filters. You can customize this thing to fit your needs as you see fit. As long as you've got this guy on there, even if you already have a home water purification system, this can be added as a betterment to that. So you don't necessarily need to change anything that you're doing. But if you don't have any purification on your house, we highly recommend this. Now, with the primary thing that does most of the damage to your plumbing, your appliances, and you know, your bathroom surfaces being iron. We do have a lot of iron in the water. For example, out here, other places, maybe it's a different, you know, something else that might be in there, but you do tend to get iron and lead in the water. This thing effectively uses pressure to aggregate that metal so that it gets more effectively caught in a filter that you don't have to spend an arm and a leg for. So the only service that this thing requires, because it is a static system, no power, you know, no chemicals needed. You don't have to purge it like you might have to do with other home water purification systems. The only thing you have to change out is just these filter cartridges, which come with the system. So generally you'll have a sediment and carbon filter. You just use a little wrench that comes with it, drop the housing off the bottom, switch out the cartridge, throw it back on maybe twice a year. So you're looking at less than $200 a year to keep your home water supply in every single faucet, shower head, every appliance that's using water in your home. Think about how much you've spent on plumbers over the past 10 years to either fix your plumbing or replace appliances or repair things. It'd be nice to be able to, you know, reduce that, especially things like your hot water heater. That tends to get get corroded pretty badly over time. So this helps protect all of those appliances and provide clean, healthy water to your home and your family, your pets, your plants, and your swimming pool as well if you want to hook it up to your pool. But then we'll let Keith talk about the pool system.
Okay.
Okay, Keith, talk to us. We have just a few seconds left, so tell us about the pool system. And I mean, this is great for the global impact as well. It's great to have this installed in your home, in your pool, all the things, right?
Correct. The device ultimately affects every pool on Earth pretty much the same way. We reduce the amount of water that evaporates. We reduce the amount of chlorine or salt needed, and we balance the pH. And it just makes, maintaining a pool a lot easier and a lot less damaging to the planet and the people swimming in the water when you install that device on the pool.
Yeah, and you guys were talking to me earlier. It's fairly simple to install. It takes 20 minutes to an hour, depending on what you're doing. So very easy. You could probably change the filters yourself. But for all the information, you're definitely going to want to check them out on their website. They have the Q&As up there. They're going to get you an in-depth answer on what you need to know when it comes to getting these installed in your home. I mentioned indoor and outdoor. So go ahead and check out their website. All the information will be there. You guys, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you for having me,
Rachel.
All right, go to the website. We're going to have everything on HiNowDaily.com. Come back because we got more on Hi Now Daily.